going forward, we have a lot of young guys in that room, and so to know that it doesn't matter what stage you're playing at or where you're playing at. Just like you're playing at the Port and Grants, or if you're on the road in district, we always have to keep your head and keep your composure. And so that's something that we made sure that the players were addressed about those kinds of things. And we could have done better, but it's a learning experience. And with 11 underclassmen there in that locker room, it's something that we need to make sure that we correct now, so going forth we don't have those same issues.
The second quarter was really kind of where they were able to pull away from you a little bit. What were they doing defensively that quarter that kind of threw you guys off?
It wasn't necessarily. I think it's more of a mental thing for us. Is we knew that there's a scouting report. We knew what they were doing. We knew what they were going to show. However, I think we got caught a little surprised, our players, when they were calling out our plays and knowing exactly what we were going to do. It took us a little time to adjust that. What I mean by that is, I had to let the players know that it doesn't matter the other team, if they know what our plays are, they know what we're doing. It's about execution and doing what we know how to do. And so, once we got comfortable with that, which took too long, then, as you saw in the third quarter, we were able to get back on track. But anytime you score 2 points up until the last second, and then get one more basket, anytime you score 4 points, it's going to be difficult to win a ball game. I don't think it was more necessarily, and they're a good team, they're a good defensive team, but I think it was more of lack of concentration and lack of execution on our part.
Orlando, can you talk about the start? Because you guys did have a good first quarter, and you hit your first shot, and can you talk about what was working well there in the first quarter that you guys were scoring, including you?
I think our intensity, we had a lot of intensity, so we were pumped up coming into the game and stuff, and I think we could have did a better job of executing more and stuff, but we were keeping our heads up and just trying our hardest to score and stuff, and execute.
Lionel, Grants needed your offense there at the end, and you managed to scrape together some points. Did you get a message from Coach that he needed something from you, or?
Not necessarily, but when I look at Coach, I can tell what he wants and what he needs. So, I've been with him all season, so I just took it upon myself to just go ahead and give it all I had.
Jake, just kind of talk about life inside there. They have a bit of a height advantage on you guys, and just they're not the most physical team, but they tend to be kind of not put it exactly, but when they do get the ball inside and they're defending you inside, they're not going to really hank you or slash you, but they're able to always seem to get position on you. What's that battle like down there?
They're definitely really physical. They're probably the most physical team underneath that we played this season. We don't have that many big guys. I mean, we have Bradley at 6'5" and Richie at 6'4", and Richie's really good outside at the post and guard position. So inside, we just have to man up with our smaller guys, just get position and try to muscle them. But they were definitely really physical and forcing us and making us go the way they wanted us to.
Orlando, you are one of the players that will have another chance at this next year, and Coach Segura was very complimentary of the young Grants players. What did this do for you this year? Does it make you more hungry? Does it?
It got me more experience of playing in an environment like this and stuff, and it made me realize that we're gonna have to work harder and be more hungry. It made us more hungry, the younger guys, and me more hungry because it was great being out there on the pick and stuff. So we're gonna work hard next year to get back.
Lionel, you transferred over. Are you glad things turned out the way they did?
Yes, I'm very, very glad, because at first I got here and I knew what we had, so I was pretty excited. But we had some games this season that didn't really go our way. But in all, when it was time to man up, we manned up and we got it all the way this far, and I'm just proud of my team.
Jacob, you didn't have a lot of offense today. Were they guarding you hard? Was it hard? It seemed like maybe it was hard to even get open with these guys. What were they doing to shut you down?
They were denying me the ball, which is fine with us. I mean, I'm not the only one out there. We got 5 guys that can play, and they definitely stepped up today and stuff like that. We tons of weapons off and on the bench. I mean, any given time, anybody can step up and make a play. And I knew offensively I wasn't doing well, so I had to pick it up defensively. So.
All right. Coach, guys, thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.